Who is NinjaBoogie? No, he's not the boogie monster. He's another player. In fact, he has dual citizenship of the Philippines and the United States. Currently, he plays for TNC Predator as their captain. NinjaBoogie's real name is Michael Ross Jr. and he was born on January 31st of 1992. First of all, how did NinjaBoogie get the name NinjaBoogie? He got the name by a very surprising story. When he first played Dota 2, he was with a teammate that had a Smurf account named NinjaBoogie. And his name at that time was just a simple plain Mike. Yeah, so Mike decided to like that Smurf name so much he stole it. He stole it from his team and he said, hey, I'm gonna name myself NinjaBoogie. Although his name seems to be very recent, NinjaBoogie in fact has been playing Dota since way back, even 2013 and 2014. He originally transitioned from another game known as Heroes of New Earth. By the way, if you're wondering about HON, H-O-N, it's a game very similar to Dota. Because of NinjaBoogie's early success in HON, he was able to quickly transition into Dota. His first team that he played professionally was known as Neo Lucian. Because he was their solo captain, their leader, and their star, he was quickly recruited and taken to another team. Yes, he would eventually join another team known as Rave. And because of that transfer, it gave more spotlight and a boost to his career. He continued to get better and better. Even under pressure, he was playing superb. Eventually, he would join Execration, then move on to Mineski and take that team to a 9 to 12 place in the International 2018. Today, he is one of the biggest rising stars in the Southeast Asian region.
He definitely, I guess, got the scene off guard.
And how do you think you'll do here in group stage?
I think we have a good chance.
Why is that?
Feels like a team.
If this team, Mineski with NinjaBoogie, was so good and had so much promising talent, why did they come short at TI8? Why did the team separate after TI8? Well, Crystalis Dota will give you the answer later on in the video. At the moment, he plays for TNC Predators. Ever since TI8, he has found home to the Filipino juggernauts known as the TNC. So in this video, I'm gonna give you a little bit of interview and answer type of format. It's basically helping us get to know who the captain of TNC Predators really is. I hope you guys enjoy. If you want, you can subscribe to Crystalis Dota. So the first question is, hey NinjaBoogie, firstly, congratulations on qualifying for the Kuala Lumpur major. Yes, the Malaysian major. How does it feel to qualify for this season's first major with a new team altogether? While being humble, NinjaBoogie says, I was nervous coming up to the qualifier because our results in training wasn't as good as I wanted, but we kept improving on a day-to-day basis. It seems everything just clicked when it was game time. Also, if you want to know on a side note, TNC Predators recently played in the international and they did not look too well. In fact, in TI8, they placed 13 to 16. They were under the leadership of Cuckoo as their captain. However, today, Cuckoo has moved on to the offlane position, and NinjaBoogie has taken over. Also, later on in this video, we're gonna find out why NinjaBoogie decided to join TNC. Yes, TNC, the team that he defeated at TI8, playing for Mineski. So it's very odd to join the team that you defeated, right? Or you would think so. Despite playing so well with Team Mineski and even winning a major tournament at DAC, which some people call the Chinese TI, what went wrong at the International of 2018 with the team? NinjaBoogie says, I believe that there were a lot of things wrong with the team, but I will only speak of my own issues. During the last couple months of TI, I just didn't feel comfortable playing in the team anymore. Because of that, I played terrible in TI. So again, continuing the humble factor, this is why he makes a great captain. NinjaBoogie, he looks at himself, he criticizes himself before he blames his teammates. Although Mineski as a whole played bad, NinjaBoogie does not say anything bad about his teammates. Perhaps this is a great sign for the future of TNC, not just as a great captain, but also as a great leader. The third question, when did you make a decision to leave Mineski and why? It's known that Mushi is often that person who pushes his teammates to achieve excellence. However, that creates a lot of pressure. Was it one of the reasons why you ended up leaving the team? So the person asking the question is trying to create some controversy. And I'll give you the author of this article. It's by KarY, and she posted it on esports7.com. I will put the link below. They're trying to bring out the inner struggles of Mineski, and they're trying to say that, was it Mushi's fault for you to leave Mineski? NinjaBoogie says, to be honest, I didn't make the decision to leave Mineski. Contracts were up and they didn't want to keep me as a player, so I respected their decision and approached TNC. So aha, we have a clear indication that, hey, Team Mineski was actually looking to kick NinjaBoogie in totality. They already made the decision from TI8 and how the tournament went. So NinjaBoogie, despite being kicked by his team, despite being put under the bus, he shows no hate, no animosity, and simply looks forward to move on. He says, I have no issues with Mushi. Yes, he has that attitude, but because of that attitude, I was able to learn and improve so much during my time with him as a teammate. So now look at that. The person asking the question tried to create drama between NinjaBoogie and Mushi, but in fact, it backfired. This is quite surprising. NinjaBoogie says that no, because Mushi has that attitude, that fire mentality, it actually pushed me to become a better player. This is absolutely brilliant. The next question, how did you end up joining TNC Predator? Why did you end up joining TNC as opposed to other offers that you might have gotten? What exactly made you to think TNC is a perfect fit for you? Now this is regarding the 2019 season and how NinjaBoogie is currently playing for TNC. He says, I'm all new when it comes to the TI shuffle and having to be aggressive to get a new team. That's not the type of person I am, so I had no confidence to approach teams trying to sell my abilities. But after a couple of days of thinking about where I think I could fit and who I could play with, I decided to talk to TNC. Even though we managed to knock them out of the TI, I believe that they were the strongest Southeast Asian team. Having played against them so many times over the years, I always respected the fact that they stick to their playstyle, and that's the team I want to be part of. Now another legendary thing has been stated. Many times, many people don't know what TNC Pro Team or TNC Predators are about. They are a team that has knocked out Team OG in TI6. The only way they knocked out such a formidable team with No Tail and Miracle was by playing their own style. Now NinjaBoogie, a professional Dota player, has seen it firsthand. He even experienced it. Although Mineski did eliminate them in TI8, it does not matter. At the end of the day, he still respects TNC's play style, the way they play their brand of Dota. Despite every other tactics, despite every other team's adjustment to the meta, TNC plays their own game. And that made NinjaBoogie approach TNC. The next question, besides the core roster of TNC, Gabby is one of the new recruits. What do you make out of him? Did you have a say in him joining the team? So NinjaBoogie says, I was worried at first because he has the least experience among the players in the team. The team wanted to stick to being an all Filipino, so I believe that he is the best choice. He still has a lot to learn, but under our guidance, we can bring the best out of him. So what he says is that Gabby is a great player. He's nice, but he seems fairly new to the pro scene. And if you're just a newbie, you're going to have a lot of pressure and you're not going to be that great. But perhaps he can get better with the team. The next question. TNC doesn't have a coach as opposed to many other teams. Are there any plans on recruiting one? Regarding the coach issue, this is very, very interesting. NinjaBoogie says, we had a lot of talk about it, but I don't think we plan to get a coach. As a captain, I would like to focus on getting an analyst for the upcoming major to help with data collection. The reason why I believe that we aren't ready for a coach is because that we're still learning how to be a good team. Another mind would just complicate things. This is also analogous to how VGJ.Storm had 2 coaches. Basically, what happened to VGJ.Storm, they had 2 coaches in the TI8 tournament. And because they had 2 coaches, they didn't know who to listen more, who to prioritize. They decided to use both coaches and they even got fined for it. Especially in one of the upper bracket best of 3 series against OG, they didn't have any coach. So perhaps this is a what if moment. What if they had a coach? What if Team VGJ.Storm the favorite team of the series, defeated Team OG. Would Team OG have won the entire international? We don't really know. But back to the point, having a coach having a different mind affect the team, it can make or potentially break a team. This is why NinjaBoogie says we're not really ready for a coach yet, because we need to first mesh together as a team and figure one another out. Then later on we could get one. But at the moment we should just get an analyst. And the last question, how is the atmosphere within the team ever since it got together? Also, why did you end up taking a captain's mantle? How does your role as a support help you see things differently as a captain? What are the key differences? NinjaBoogie says the atmosphere in the team seems very positive. The foundation of the team is still intact with Armel, Cuckoo, and Tims. So it's just me and Gabby adjusting. The team and management have been very welcoming. The team was looking for a captain and I approached them and told them that I feel capable to lead them. As a support, you were used to looking at a bigger picture as you weren't just thinking about yourself. So I want to add something here. Many people feel like a KarY player can be a captain, but I disagree. So basically, Crystalis Dota thinks that the position 5, support, the hard support, is the best and obvious choice for the captain role. Yes, the captain should be a support that stays back, that wards, and is able to watch the game from another perspective and guide the team. This is exemplified by history. In TI7, KarY was the captain of Team Liquid and he led them to a championship. Likewise, TI8, No-Tail was their hard support and he led them to a victory at TI8. So it's very obvious and clear, it is evident that the hard support position 5 should be the captain. And lastly, NinjaBoogie ends this interview saying it's not unheard to be able to do the same thing as a core player, but it definitely gets difficult once you have a bad game and need to focus more on yourself rather than the team. So NinjaBoogie kind of agrees with what I said. He says that being a core, when you have a bad game, you have to focus on your own game style and your own gameplay in order to come back and have a chance to make a comeback. This is like a shot at Eternal Envy. Eternal Envy tends to be a captain, but if he starts losing or he starts losing a lane, he starts to go so heavy in shell mode and in a farm heavy mode that the whole team seems lost, like they have no real captain making the shots, making the calls. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, this is the story of NinjaBoogie and his interview after the TI8 shuffle and how he feels about joining Team TNC Predator. Until next time, this is Crystalis Dota, and make sure you subscribe today for beautiful stories just like this.